What in the heck is this thing? An ancient golem? What? Didn't even give me anything. Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to FTB Beyond. So I am out trying to kill some mobs because I desperately need some bones for what I want to work on today. So I did do a little bit of upgrading to my sword. I added a couple of levels of redstone to it so that I could attack faster. And also I have added a diamond, giving me much more durability and a little bit of extra attack strength. So yeah, I've been out trying to kill some mobs, and of course I just found that ancient golem. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, that was almost terrible. But I have no idea what those guys are supposed to do. But whatever it was, I didn't see any type of an item given to me. But we have 3 bones, and hopefully that will be enough for what I want to get going today. I was going to try to go and grab those blocks from the creeper holes. Already got one here, but nah, I think I'm going to pass. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be working on today. So before I do that, I guess this is something that I found while I was out at the mountain area, wherever it is, out that way. But it is a silver bell sapling, and it's a very beautiful wood, and I brought the sapling back here hoping that it would grow, and as of yet it has not grown. I don't know what's going on. I actually wasted an entire stack of bone meal trying to get that thing to grow. And I wish that I would have known that that was going to be a waste, and I could have saved that bone meal for what we're going to be working on here. But I want to get going on Botania. And the main reason for that is it's kind of looking right now like we are going to be building the mountain for the dwarves, and that is going to take an absolute huge amount of resources. And so I want to get the Terra shatterer as soon as possible, get that charging up so that we can really start getting resources fast. So to get started here, we need a book and a sapling of some kind. I'm choosing the eucalyptus because I have a lot of them. But that is going to give us the Lexica Botania. So this, of course, is our book for Botania. And let's see here. I don't remember how to get out of this Vaz key. Okay, we have to go all the way through it first by the looks of it. So our first order of business is to make a English, I swear I know it. A petal apothecary so that we can get some pure daisies. Now the pure daisies allow us to turn stone into living rock and wood into living wood. So we'll need to make the petal apothecary first. And this is made with, wow, 2 cobblestone slabs, 4 cobblestone, and a petal of some kind. So I have in here a decent amount of flowers. Not all of them are from Botania, but I have a whole bunch of magenta, so we're going to be using those for various crafting items. So we are also going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of cobblestone. We're going to make some slabs. Go ahead and do this. There's that. And a petal. There we go. Petal apothecary. So this gets us kind of started. So now the next thing we need is a bucket, and I believe my bucket is in one of these. Obviously not that one. There it is. So we need a bucket of water, And we're going to go ahead and come out here. Still no tree grown, but it is daytime. So we put our bucket of water in here, and actually before I do that, let's go ahead and knock a little hole in the ground. We're going to place this water here, and we're going to run over here and grab another source block. And I guess this is another thing that I didn't mention. I have a sizable sugarcane farm, and this is not sand. This is snad. Now you make this stuff by taking two pieces of sand and crafting them together, and it actually makes sugarcane grow faster. So that's kind of neat. I think it also works with, I guess I can't plant one there. I think it also works with cactus, but I am not entirely sure on that. I'm assuming it does. I'm thinking that it's cactus and sugarcane that it goes faster with. But now we have an infinite spring here that will be very helpful for our petal apothecary. So now if we look next at the pure daisy, whoops, the pure daisy is made by putting 4 mystical white petals into a petal apothecary with some seeds. So I have a few mystical white flowers here. We're going to go ahead and take 2 of those and turn them into petals. And then we will queue these 4 petals into here. And then it's asking for a seed. And we can use the Natura seeds, and this will give a pure daisy. Now the pure daisy, if we come over here, well, I'm not going to cut the trees down right now. We'll go ahead and grab some wood. Let's grab an entire stack. Why not? But if we grab some wood and place this around here, I believe it is 90 seconds, and this will turn into living wood. So that is really nice. But we want quite a few of these pure daisies, and so we are going to use the trick that I have found from, well, a lot of times of running Botania to get a whole bunch of these white flowers. So we put a petal in the ground, we hit it with bone meal. This gives us a tall mystical white flower. Now what we want to do is cut this with shears, and it will give us the tall petal, or the tall flower. The tall flower put into the crafting grid will give us 4 petals. So I just turned 1 piece of bone meal into 3 petals, because I now have 3 more than I did just a bit ago. So we can do this indefinitely, and it will give us a huge amount of stuff. And there we go. There is our living wood. Now the exact same thing happens with smooth stone, and there are a few other things that we can do with the pure daisy. I believe it will turn netherrack into cobblestone or something. I know there's several things. Yeah, this includes netherrack into cobblestone, soul sand into sand, ice into packed ice, and water into snow. So that is kind of interesting. We can actually make snow, which is going to come in really handy if we're going to be making that mountain. Of course, we could also do that with a snowman. But if we have an automated system to pick those snow blocks up, and then the water fills back in around it, that is unlimited snow, and we don't have to do anything for it. But so we have a whole bunch more of these mystical white petals, or we will, and we have a pure daisy. Now, the next thing that we want to do is use a little of this living wood. So the living wood, we can make stairs, we can make mana spreaders, which are going to come in very handy very soon. And there's a lot of different recipes for that, because it uses different colors of petals. But this is where I want to go next, the Horn of the Wild. So the Horn of the Wild will break things like grass and flowers, saplings, crops, all kinds of stuff. And to do that, we need a pasture seed. So a pasture seed is nothing more than grass in a mana pool. Well, that means we need some mana. So we need to start looking at some generating flora. So let's go ahead and flip back here one more, and we need generating flora. So we have several different things that we can use, and I always use the Endoflame, but I think I want to do the Munch Dew this time. Now, Munch Dew eats leaves to produce mana, and it will continue to eat leaves as long as it has leaves to eat. But once it finishes eating all of its leaves, then it has a cooldown period before it will continue to produce mana. So this is made with a Rune of Gluttony. So unfortunately, we can't do it right off the bat. We actually have to start with the Endoflame. So let's go ahead and look at the Endoflame. We need brown, light gray, and red. So I'm not sure if I have all of those flowers available, but no, I don't. In fact, the only one that I have is brown. So what I'm going to have to do is go out into the world, try to find those remaining flowers, the red and the light gray. And in the meantime, I'm also going to place down some more wood and some stone around this pure daisy. Probably get a couple more pure daisies while I'm at it, because we are going to need living rock for the mana pool also. So I am going to get those things done, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So it took me an awfully long time to find the red flowers, but I did eventually find some. I made a huge amount of the petals. Now, I did find, if I can hit the right button here, down here another mountain area, and this had a lot of exposed apatite in it, so I mined a lot of that, and I have the ability to make fertilizer now for making the flowers. So that makes things a lot easier. I have 4 pure daisies now. That's usually enough to do most of what I need to do. And I've made a stack of living wood and a stack of living rock. Now I have in my inventory enough petals to make 16 Endoflames, and there is a really nice mechanic that has been added in Botania that if you toss your items into a petal apothecary and then make your particular item, in this case the Endoflame, we can very easily continue to add this stuff by adding the bucket, and then we can just right click on the petal apothecary and it will automatically add the petals that we needed. So that is pretty nice. And now I can go through here. I'll make a whole bunch of these, but right now we're going to make this many, and we're going to lay these guys down. So where are we going to put them? Of course, all of this is just a temporary quick setup thing. So we're going to set those there. Now we're going to grab a couple of extra petals. We're going to go with the magenta because, yeah, those guys are ugly. So now we need to make a mana spreader. So this takes... what does this take? I think it takes a gold. Where's the mana spreader? Where is the mana spreader? There it is. So it takes a gold, a petal, and some living wood. So let's go ahead and use our magenta. And that's going to make our mana spreader. Now also we need a couple more petals, and we are going to use lime and blue for this, and then I think we need one white. But now we need to make the Wand of the Forest. Glimmering flowers. That's going to be something we'll make later. So the Wand of the Forest is made with living wood twigs. I guess we only need 2 petals. But it takes 3 living wood twigs and 2 petals. The living wood twigs are just 2 living wood together. So 1, 2, 3. And I put 1 too many up there. And then we're going to go with blue and white. Or blue and lime, not white. So that will make our Wand of the Forest. And there's one more thing we need now, and that is the mana pool. And that is very simple. It is just living rock in this shape here. Mana pool. There we go. So now this is everything that we need to make mana. So now what we're going to do, we're going to set our mana spreader here pointing at the mana pool. We will shift right click on the mana spreader with our Wand of the Forest and shift right click on the mana pool, and that will then bind the spreader to the mana pool. Now if we click on these endo flames, we can see that there's a little X next to the mana spreader icon, and so we have to do the same thing with all of these endo flames to get them bound to the mana spreader. So now we have a green check mark on all of those. We have the mana spreader pointing at a mana pool, and all that we need to do now is supply these guys with some fuel. So what we do is we just throw some coal on the ground. These guys will absorb the coal, start making mana, and there we go. So this is going to take a little while to get enough mana. Well, actually it might not. But it will take a little while to get enough mana to actually make this pasture seed. So, nope, still don't have enough. So I am going to make mana for a little bit. Well, that didn't take very long. So, cute. There we go. Pasture seeds. Those guys will take a little bit more. And now we just need to go like this with living wood and put our pasture seed in here. And we have the Horn of the Wild. So this will not break our pure daisies. It will not break our generating flora. But it will break the game, apparently. But it will break everything else. So if we go here, you can see, yeah, we have stuff everywhere. So this is a very quick and easy way to clean everything up. And I am still really confused as to why that silver bell is not growing. But so, yeah, we have now the Horn of the Wild. And this will make short work of cleaning up the area, but now we need some way to easily pick up the items. So the next thing that we want to be looking at is the Ring of Magnetization, I believe. Here's all of our rings. And a zombie. So the ring of magnetization. So for this we need mana steel and a mana lens magnetizing. Now mana steel is iron in the mana pool, and this is going to take a little bit of mana. The ring of magnetizing is an iron ingot, a gold ingot, and a mana lens. The mana lens is mana steel around a glass pane or a glass block. So we need 8 mana steel, and we need an iron, a gold, and a piece of glass. So this is going to take a little bit of mana. I'm going to just generate some for a little while, and I will be back when we're ready to make that ring. So I had a request to click on the barrel settings once there's items in the barrel, and nothing happens. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Just to let you know, for some reason that barrel settings, there's nothing there. But I think we have enough mana now to go ahead and make this ring of magnetization. So we're going to grab that. And yeah, now we need our mana lens. So we'll go ahead and make that. We need the gold and iron to turn this into a magnetizing lens. And then we'll put our mana steel in that shape. And there we go, ring of magnetization. Now, to get this thing to work, we put it up here, but for some reason I'm thinking we need... No, we don't need mana. Okay, but so, yeah, we have an item magnet now, and that is going to come in really handy. I don't have to worry about the iron tools to be able to pull stuff up. There's a path block here. I must have accidentally right-clicked with my shovel. But, yeah, we have a magnet. We have an easy ability to clear the ground of all of this overgrowth. And we have mana production now. So, I don't think I'm going to bother automating this right now, because getting more and more comments saying that building the mountain would be a good idea. So instead, I think we are going to push heavily into Botania to try to get the Terra shatterer. Now, the Terra shatterer takes Terra steel, and Terra steel takes a huge amount of mana. So let's see if I can find that here. No, that's Rod of the Skies. Right here, the Terra shatterer. So we need 4 Terra steel ingots. Terra steel ingots take basically an entire mana pool for each ingot. I think, well, no, actually I think you can make 2 ingots out of 1 mana pool. So it is going to take a little while to produce that much mana. Now I do have 16 endo flames here, but that is still going to take a long time. So right now I am going to continue feeding these guys. I'm probably going to head down and do a little bit more strip mining. And hopefully we can get these 2 pools of mana before the end of the episode. Well, I tried awfully hard to get to 2 full mana pools today. I've got 1. I'm a little over half on the other, but yeah, this has taken an awful long time. My biggest problem was running out of fuel, so I had to set up a tree farm here. And yeah, I've been sitting here farming trees for a while, and then I realized I still need to get lapis for the terrestrial agglomeration plate. And yeah, we're not gonna be able to get this all done today. So instead, I think I'm just gonna have to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I was doing with the last episode with the dwarves and the elves and the mountain building, be sure to leave that in the comments, because I would love to hear what you think. And I will see you next time. Bye!